you want to hear something really frightening? The Gemara in Bava Metzia, Kuf Zayin, Amud Aleph, says that Rav was once in the cemetery, and as he was leaving the cemetery, he said, "Of the 100 people buried here, only one died of natural causes. The other 99 died of Ayin Hará." The Torah and Chazal are replete with references to Ayin Hará. Rashi says that Sarah put an Ayin Hará on Yishmael, which gave him a fever, and he couldn't walk. The Medrash Rabbah says that Sarah caused Hagar to have a miscarriage by giving an Ayin Hará. Rashi says that Yaakov told his sons that they shouldn't enter Mitzrayim by the same route to avoid Ayin Hará. In Pirkei Avos, one of the 5 understandings of the Derech Hará that we should avoid is Ayin Hará. Pirkei Avos says that Ayin Hará is also one of the things that remove us from the world. The first set of luchos were given with much fanfare and publicity, and that led to an Ayin Hará and destruction. The second luchos, given more quietly, were able to last forever. The Shulchan Aruch in Orach Chaim Kuf Mem Aleph Os Vav said that relatives shouldn't get consecutive aliyahs to avoid an Ayin Hará. In Bava Metzia, Rav Yehuda told Ravin not to buy property adjacent to a city because it would then be subject to an Ayin Hará and it could damage it, and on and on. Yes, Ayin Hará is a reality and it can be enormously destructive. But before you despair completely, there's another Gemara that quotes Rabbi Yochanan saying, "I am a descendant of Yosef, over whom Ayin Hará had no control. Yosef controlled his eyes and looked away from the temptation of Potiphar's wife. He controlled himself in an extremely difficult test, and he was rewarded by Hashem controlling Ayin Hará, that it would have no effect over him and his descendants for all time." If we imitate Yosef, if we turn away from following our eyes, we will also be protected from a very real and destructive force. Next time you're tempted to look the wrong way, when you're walking down the street, in your office, shopping in the local grocery, remember the incredible protection you will have if you find the strength within to turn away.